beings have a love. So we said that, we prayed that, we imagined that, but also we build bits by bits together. That is important. If we only say all like this, all beings, and don't think individually, then it's a problem. There were early Tibetologists, or I don't know, Buddhologists or something, people, whoever, people who used to study and who translated Bodhisattva Chaya Avatara, that's Bodhisattva's way of life. So they told me they used to sit together, and then when they have difficulties, they tell the individual, you are not all living beings, get out of my way. So, so all living beings become important, but each and every one of you are not. So get out of my way. So when that becomes, if you think everything in general and nothing particular, and then that's what happens. But then, because you're in such a habit of wishing them and they're all happy, and then they accept it, they become happy. And then, they're all the nameless, faceless dots doing that, right? And then suddenly there's somebody with a name, face, he said, no, I don't. I don't want happiness. I don't like it. So say, oh, you're not supposed to say that. You are supposed to agree whatever I told you, right? So that is why each you have to do both, in general and individually, face with the name, face individually. Honestly, developing love with your family, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend is easier than developing compassion, love with the enemies. But then take advantage of that. Make that love pure love. Don't make it stingy attachment. Sticky. Not stingy, sorry. Sticky attachment. But if you have a chocolate toe, it will not be stinky. Excuse me. Anyway, so honestly, and if it becomes sticky desire, then it doesn't benefit you, doesn't benefit the other, no one benefits, it creates difficulties. And get out of that sticky attachment and make it pure love. You have achieved something, they have achieved something. And that pure love will be able to reduce other negative emotions, other negativities. And that is applicable to any love that you develop, whether it's your children, spouse, family, parents, whatever, including mother-in-law. Anyway, so thank you. And then compassion is not enough. Wisdom. Wisdom of knowing what you're doing, what you're not doing. That is important. And when Buddha talks about the wisdom, Buddha is talking about it, interdependent in nature. as well as dependent origination. However, we also has to be wise. For example, generosity is great. We all engage in it. We do. But you can't be generosity of sugar for diabetics. Right? That's not wise. That has no wisdom. So things like that, every activity of like good activities, Buddha goes by 6: generosity, morality, patience, enthusiasm, concentration, and wisdom. That's 6. Each one of those must have a wisdom. Generosity, wisdom of generosity means whom you give, whom you not give. You don't want build, the bombs or, things like that. And the morality also have to have a wisdom. If you don't have a wisdom, and sometimes, immorality things, we put so much effort, not knowing. So that's why, wisdom of knowing, wisdom of good judgment, knowing that is necessary, even for morality. I mean, this is nothing unusual or secret. We all know our morality has been interpreted so many different ways. Right? Remember, Bill Bennett wrote a book called American Morality in 10 Days during the Lewinsky-Clinton period. Remember? So this is not the morality we're talking about. We have so much morality issues every day in our life. Every day. So people like those scientists with the white coat, and they're making decisions of future people's life 20 years, 30 years down the road every day. All these different things everywhere. Every individual work it has. You're making decision of your own life in 20 years down the road every day. Even you're punk, or you are conservative, or whatever you may be, yuppie or hippie, and that's what you've been doing every day. Or you don't care, don't think. Just floating in life, Like someone in boat which has nothing else but a boat in the middle of the ocean is floating like this. Whichever the wind goes, they will take it. Whatever it may be, you're making the decision of your future. Every minute of your life. Not only the spiritual point of view, but the material point of view. Right? That's why education becomes important for the younger age. That's why, good understanding is necessary for each and every one of us. We not only shape our own future, we will shape our society. Remember, society is nothing more than a collection of individuals such as ourselves. And that's why we make a difference. Not only something like a collective consciousness somewhere outside, but every day in material life. Actually making difference. And that's wisdom we needed. That's the morality we needed. That is the patience we needed. That's the enthusiasm we needed. And that's the focusing we needed. And then remember, it is all dependent origination. That's why peace and bits fall together, things are materialized. And when things are falling together, is parted, then is a collapse. I think it's every day our life demonstrates that. Remember when Obama was extremely popular? And at that time, every energy was pushing by everybody else and made it into something called like maybe Messiah or something, right? And suddenly people decided, and out. And then that is where now the change is taking place anyway. So that is how so dependent origination. Doesn't have to be emptiness, something, secretive or profound. It is profound. But it's also so everywhere in our life. Everywhere. Just like the power in Washington. And it is like our life every day. It is part and parcel. And the original and the temporary conditions combined together materialize good and bad effects of our life. So it is the we who are making that decision for our future. Maybe down the road, but that's what we're making. So knowing this is important, and then guiding your life in that principle is the true spiritual life that you have. Okay, I don't want to talk too much, but I wish you all the best for this, and keep principle of love and compassion in our life. Whatever you do, doesn't matter. Keep that. Thank you.
Om 잘해주 잘해주래서